Good morning, all of you. Today I am going to discuss about the innovation and entrepreneurship, which is the building the future. Currently, I'm working as an innovation ambassador in GITM, Goel Institute of Technology and Management, Lucknow. My name is Dr. Rahul Shukla. I'm going to discuss how the innovation and entrepreneurship is correlated and how it is building the futures. So let's we discuss the slide and first of all what we uh, taking in the table of content, like what drive the progress, innovation the entrepreneurship engine, and innovations fueling growth, idea to impact, from idea to impact, how entrepreneurship generally included in this, navigating the hurdles, tomorrow's landscape, icons of innovation, and building the futures today and future. These topic I will discuss, and I will explain how it is impacting our society, and how it is changing the way of thinking of entrepreneurship and other things. Today I will discuss these topics. Let's start. What's drive progress means, how progress is continuous uh, involving in our society. So first of all, we should introduce about that. What is the core purpose of establishment, foundation, and definition, and set the stages. Innovation definitions beyond invention. Innovation is not just creating something entirely new. Innovation, it is not that we create something new, like the first telephone, like it just just inventing something new is not the innovation. Okay, it involves significant improvements of existing solution which is currently available. To improve that solution is also a type of invention, like smartphones, adding internet, camera, and applications. So first of all, we get a telephone, then we we do uh, additional things, converted the telephone in the a portable mobile. Then we transform the way of use of that mobile. We uh, created smartphones, adding internet in that, camera in that, and so many applications in that. Okay, entrepreneurship definitions. Action oriented progress is known as entrepreneurship definition. Entrepreneurship focuses on executions, transforming ideas into valuable business, requires spotting gaps. What is the gap between the requirement and existing solution is also a type of entrepreneurship. Like Airbnb, seeing unused room as logging opportunity and mobilizing teams and fundings. Second thing is risk management. Risk management is also a entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur balance opportunity and uncertainty, like investing in R&D before knowing market response. It is also a type of entrepreneurship. What the entrepreneurship to manage the risk? As we know, R&D department, research and develop department of any industry, any company doesn't know what will be the happen in the result of our research, but still they do with a certainty. They do because they know if we get something useful for the society, then we can do some business from that, and this uh, will change the life of the society and will help to progress more and more. So this is also entrepreneurship mindset. What is the presentation purpose? Innovation fuels entrepreneurial ventures, ideas, while entrepreneurship channels innovation into impact execution. Example, Netflix, innovating streaming technique plus entrepreneurial scaling to dominate entertainment. This is also the technique of idea presentation. So this thing is going to happen, and we will discuss about this. Okay, and the role of innovation in entrepreneurship. Core purpose. So innovation as an engine of entrepreneurship successful. No entrepreneur can succeed without innovation. Okay, no entrepreneur can succeed without innovation. The innovation is the entrepreneurial engines. Okay, innovation as a herd. Entrepreneur use innovation to differentiate from competitor. There are several competitors in the market for any services. The person who is at the topmost, the company which is serving better, are the best serving in that field is due to innovation. The innovation makes that company to beyond the competition, beyond the competition. So the innovation as the heart, entrepreneurship use innovation to differentiate from the competitor. Without it, business replicate existing model, lower margin, higher failure rate. Without innovation, any model is just any business is just replicate existing models को replicate करता है. उसको डिफरेंट कौन बनाता है? उसको डिफरेंट बनाता है आपका जो इनोवेशन इनोवेशन उसमें किया जाता है, वो उसको जो है डिफरेंट बनाता है. ठीक है. एंड कॉम्पिटेटिव डिसरप्शन मैकेनिज्म क्या है? कॉम्पिटेटिव डिसरप्शन, startup leverage agility to challenges incumbent like Tesla direct sale model bypassed dealership, accelerating electronics vehicle adoption. Okay, competitive disruption in startup leverage agility to challenges. For example, I have taken the example of Tesla. Tesla's direct sale model bypassed dealership. Tesla doesn't having dealership. It direct past bypass model of dealership. It's uh, just uh, his shopping area and his showroom you can take. There is no dealership in the Tesla. Okay, and it accelerate the electronics vehicle adoption. In starting, people doesn't want yeah, people thinking about that electrical vehicle will not be successful, but Tesla changed the mindset of the persons. Tesla changed the people's view about the electronics vehicles. What is the outcome? Industry transformation like Apple's iPhone decimates cameras, GPS, and musical player market. Okay. Next example you can take is SpaceX. Reusable rockets cut launch cost by 90%. Can you assume what the innovation does in the SpaceX? It changed all the process of rocket launching by using reusable rockets, which cut the cost of launching by 90%. 90% cost. Huge amount of costing. Disrupting government dominant space sector. The space sectors which is only run by governments like NASA and other space industries, we change the way of rocket launching and use reusable rocket launcher, which surely change the way of doing. And the I explained that it reduced the cost by 90%. Their innovative products didn't just compete, they redefined entire market. The power of innovation, you can see the power of innovation in the Apple, Tesla, SpaceX. These companies change the definition of entire market from mobile communication to electric vehicle and space travel. It changed the life and interaction. So you can assume the power of innovation in the entrepreneurship. Okay, now we will discuss next slide. Characteristic of innovative entrepreneurship. What is the characteristic of entrepreneurs? Innovative entrepreneurship, yeah, entrepreneur, visionary thinkings, foreseeing unarticulated needs. For example, Steve Jobs inventing pocket-sized computers before smartphone existing. When we didn't have the smartphone, Steve Jobs developed a iPad Steve Jobs developed an iPad and it's changed the way of market, way of thinking, and converting the huge size of iPhone Walkman into a little bit iPad, a musical instrument, uh, and it is a visionary thinking, risk taking. Second thing, calculated risk, data informed bets like Elon Musk investing SpaceX, Tesla profit into high risk project like Starship. Fear of failure doesn't deter them. Instead, they view setbacks as individual learning experience necessary for growth. Adaptability, pivoting. Instagram started as checking apps before focusing on photo sharing. Resilience, learning from failure. James Dyson made 5,127 prototypes over 15 years before creating the first bagless vacuum. Can you assume the power of the power of innovation? James Dyson made 5,127 prototypes over 15 years before creating first bagless vacuum. Initially, the vacuums created with the bags and the revolutionary things by done by James Dyson. So you can see the power of innovation. You can see the how the innovation and entrepreneurship is interconnected. Innovation is the heart of entrepreneurship. After doing innovation in the field of smartphones and other technical apparatus, Steve Jobs changed the definition of the market of phones and changed the way of thinking, changed the way of entrepreneurship and other things. Risk taking. I have already discussed the Elon Musk investing the SpaceX, Tesla profits into high risk projects like Starship. Adaptability, as we know, that Instagram started as check-in apps before focusing on photo sharing. After some times, it is also going to do these things. And next, we will discuss innovation fueling growth, how innovation drives business growth. The core purpose of this slide, link innovation to tangible business outcomes. And these things is done by the improved product services and market expansion and cost efficiency like that. That's improved products or services, customer retentions. Apple's economy, iPhones, iCloud, App Store creates loyalty and reducing churn. Customer retention is more important in any entrepreneurship. Your one sparking ideas, sparking business cannot hold the customer for long time. To retain your customer, you have to do something new all the times. In every year, you have every year is so long time. In every month, every 2 month, 3 month, you have to do some updates in your model, in your business, and in your product to retain your customer, because there are so many competitor now, and your competitor is also doing very well. So you have to retain your customer. You have to provide some loyalty, some service centers, which is customer oriented service center, which is for any problem of customer to solve within certain times. Oh, a pulse economy only not depend its uh, technology. It's also depend its customer retention power with the help of their ecosystem like iPhone, iCloud, and app stores, reducing churn, marketing expansion, creating new demands like Airbnb turned homes into hotels, unlocking $135 billion market. Can you assume? Airbnb turned homes into hotels. There you can see there is so many houses in which only 2 or 3% is living, and very big space is useless. And what do the Airbnb do? Airbnb did that house homes turns into hotel. This company do all the legal requirements, fulfill all the legal requirements, and makes a home into hotels. We also provide the services and money to the owner and beautify the homes and give all the facility free of cost to the owner and use their useless space as a hotel and provide customers to a space living properly and in a very low cost, and by this way that company make 135 billion dollar, more than that dollar, more than that amount. And third thing to drive our business growth is cost efficiency. Operational innovation. Amazon robotics in warehouse reduces order processing time by 75%, enabling one-day delivery. Think about that. Cost efficiency is very essential for the growth of any business. Amazon's robotics in warehouse reduces the processing time 75%, and maximum product is delivered in one day. How business mind works, can you assume? Okay, net we will discuss the idea to impact the entrepreneurial journey. For this, the purpose of this slide is the blueprint for execution in innovation. First of all, we have to identify needs. What is the pain point of the customer? We have to find out this. Like Hispanics founder Sarah Belki noticed uncomfortable penalty hosts seems created seamless safe fear. Second thing is idea generation. What is the method of idea generation? Design thinking, customer interviews, and prototyping. Next thing is business model. Key questions should be asked from the customers. Who pays? How? Like freemium Dropbox offer free storage, charges for premium features. Initially, they give some space for storage of photos and all the things, but after a limited space, you if you want to keep that photos for the lifetime, they charge little amount, and that little amount from every persons of the world give the huge amount to them. Okay. Executing, scaling, feedback loops, minimum viable product, test it, iterate, scale it. For example, Facebook is starting at Harvard and turned global rollout. This is the process of uh, scaling your business. Now we will discuss the challenges in innovation and entrepreneurship. What is the hurdles in the entrepreneurship? The core purpose of this slide is acknowledge hurdles and strategies to overcome that hurdles. First hurdle, you will find the funding problem. What is the solution of the funding problem? There is so many process of funding, and there is so many stages of funding like bootstrap, angel investors, VC fundings. But for the funding, your idea and your business should be profitable. That no one will invest any money if your product is not valuable, if your business idea is not valuable, not profitable. Like for example, Uber raised $25 billion plus in pre-IPO. Before launching its IPO, it's raised $25 billion, more than $25 billion. And what is the second thing? Means second challenge in your entrepreneurship and in your innovation is market acceptance tactics. Why a customer adopt your product? First of all, you have to give free trials, free trials. Like Spotify, they give free trials to their customer for 1 month, 6 months, 1 year. Influencer marketing. Yeah, there's so many influencer in the market from YouTube, from other social platform. You can market their product from influencer. Educating users. To educate users that your product is beneficial for them and it is profitable for them, like Tesla electric vehicles awareness campaigns. Tesla did awareness campaigns to market its product and did several campaigns to aware about the society, about the environment. This way you can also uh, give the acceptance to the customer. रेगुलेटरी बैरियर्स क्या होते हैं, इनोवेशन में क्या क्या हो सकते हैं, लाइक लॉबिंग, adapting models, एयरबीएनबी लिमिटेड स्टे टू comply with local laws. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट we will discuss the future of innovation and entrepreneurship, means tomorrow's landscape. Core purpose of this slide: frame innovation entrepreneurship into evolving context, tech trends, AI, hyper personalization like Netflix recommendation, green energy, startup like Northboard recycling electric vehicles, batteries, and what is the global problems? Social entrepreneurship beyond profit, like lab growth, need addressing climate, food scarcity, collaborations, open innovation, Linux, open source OS, powers 95% of cloud infrastructure. So these are the future of innovation and entrepreneurship. Next, we will discuss the several case studies. The core purpose of this slide is illustrating principal thought, real world successes. Elon Musk risk scale bet $100 million to PayPal earning on SpaceX, and Tesla survived near bankruptcy in 2008. This is case study which can inspire you. First, Elon Musk. Everyone knows in this world who is Elon Musk. Second, Steve Jobs. Design innovation. iPods, scroll wheels plus iTunes ecosystem revolutionized music distribution. Sarah Blankley, resourcefulness, cut feet of pantyhose, patented design, old called manufacturer. Next, what is the key takeaway from this slide, from this presentation? You can see the core purpose of this formula for impact, entrepreneur as change maker, essential traits. So this way we can bind our these topic, and I hope you have learned so many things about today's topic, how innovation and entrepreneurship is interlinked, and building the futures in the entrepreneurship area. So thank you all, and I wish for your good career and good future.